The SS Mike Blitz from the Nickel 3-3 stack is the best blitz in all of college football 25, and in this video I'm going to give you a free breakdown on how to run it. So you're going to want to set your shell as you see here to cover 3 and go ahead and turn auto flip off. Now this is the best blitz in the game because there's so many unique things you can do with it as far as your coverage and your pressure. There's a lot you can do. I have a lot of different setups. I'm going to show you some of my favorites in this video. But keep in mind, I have a full scheme with even more setups and other plays you can run with this blitz in my VIP membership. If you weren't a member this year, you missed out. Don't make that mistake for college football 26. So here's some of the best ways to run it. Now first, I'm going to show you the most basic, easiest way to run this blitz. Then I'll show you some additional adjustments to make the blitz better, drop extra guys in coverage, change the coverage up, and even a setup to really beat the popular blocking schemes people try to use against this blitz. Now, if you're interested in signing up for the VIP membership, you will get all of my content for college football 26. This is the best time because I have a crazy sale going on right now. When you sign up for the yearly membership, you're going to get 7 months free and 6 bonus guides. I mean, the price is unbeatable, and it's going to be raised after July 10th. I put the info for all that underneath this video. So check that out if you want to dominate college football 26. So, easiest setup. Shift your linebackers left. To do that, you hit right on the D-pad, then left on the left stick. You're going to want to control this linebacker you see me on the left of the screen in the hook zone. Now, you don't need that safety blitzing, obviously, so I'm going to put him in coverage. In this case, I'm going to put him in a hook zone. You could put him in a quarter zone. You could shade your coverage underneath. Whatever you really want. Keep in mind that the coverage on this blitz by default is going to be a cover 3 match. So if you do shade your coverage underneath to get hard flats, you will essentially turn this into zone, taking off the match. So if you put that safety in a deep zone that's blitzing and shade underneath, now you've basically turned this blitz into a cover 4, and your job is going to be to defend the middle of the field. With that said, cover 3 match is actually one of my favorite coverages to use in the game. I really do like mixing the cover 3 match in with the adjustment to turn it into a cover 4. So if I want to keep this defense in a cover 3 match, what I'm going to do after I shift my linebackers to the left is I am just going to put that safety that's blitzing, I'm going to put him into a hook curl. Okay? And you never want to shade your coverage if you want to keep the match, because by shading the coverage, you will take away the seam flats, and that will get rid of the match. And as you guys can see here, this is actually extremely good coverage with the match. The seam flats are going to do a really, really good job. And another thing you could do is if you do want to keep this in match, you could even just man yourself up to, say, the running back, and then just user this guy in coverage that was blitzing, and then let the computer play as the hook zone over the middle of the field. This cover 3 match is actually really good. The biggest thing you would want to look for is the flat. So those are some of the easiest options to change your coverage with this blitz, but you can actually make this blitz better. Now I want to talk about how you can rush even less defenders to get pressure, and also how you can beat some of the popular blocking methods people will use with slide protection, blocking running backs, etc. against this blitz. At the end of the day, the only thing you have to do to consistently get pressure is shift the linebackers left and then coverage to safety. All these other advanced adjustments are strictly up to you. One of my favorite parts about this formation, this blitz in general, is the ability to put safeties in the game at linebacker. Now, in order to do that, all you need to do is go to the substitution menu at the play call screen. To do this, just highlight the 3-3 stack formation. As you see I have here, hit the triangle Y button for substitution, and you guys can see you can put safeties in the game at these outside linebacker, really any of these linebacker positions in this formation. But we can make this blitz much better. What's unique about this blitz is there's a way to get that linebacker looping in I just showed you, but also to get the defensive end to glitch through the line untouched. That's in my VIP membership. But we can make this blitz even better because we don't even need that defensive end rushing. We can put him into coverage. So like right here, real quick guys, if you want to dominate college football 26 and win more games, sign up for my VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. You'll get access to all my premium content for the entire year, including all my offensive and defensive ebooks, weekly tip updates, and more. I'm running a limited time sale on my yearly membership where you get 7 months for free and 6 bonus ebooks. Over 99% of our members say that they win more games with our tips. Click the link in the description of this video and start winning more games now. I can put him in a hook zone, bluff blitz him, and make this a 3-man A-gap. Now, this is just going to give me additional coverage over the middle, and that guy still loops in there very fast. So this can be a 3 or 4-man A-gap. Again, we're simply shifting our linebackers to the left and putting the safety on that side of the field into coverage. Now, keep in mind, by default, this is cover 3 match. Cover 3 match is a good coverage, but you don't necessarily have to keep it match. If you want, you can make it zone. And one of my favorite ways to make the zone coverage, other than just shading your coverage underneath to get rid of those, you get the hard flats instead of the seam flats, it's like a cover 4. But I like to kind of make this a combo coverage. So one of the adjustments I like to do a lot is to put the corner on the side of the field that has that safety in the box into a cloud flat, and then put the safety that's in the box in an outside third. Then I can put the linebacker on the left of the screen in a hook zone, right? So now it's more of a cover 2 on the right, but a cover 3 on the left. This is a confusing coverage, and I definitely can still put this defensive end over here into that bluff blitz that's going to be a hook zone. So now this gives me actually, my user, 3 hook zones, 3 deep zones, 2 flats. This is a difficult coverage to beat. As you guys can see, 3-man A-gap, screaming. There's nothing doing here. So now let's talk about how to counter the popular protection people will use against this. And this is why this blitz is so good. Because I can just go ahead and set up the same setup I just did. And, they might be able to do something against this. They might be able to counter this, right? And to counter it, they probably would have to do a half slide. Block the running back and do a half slide. So when you block the running back and do the half slide, you can see I can get the HB icon over that looping linebacker. So the running back will step up and pick him up. But here's what makes this defense so genius. If they start to do this, all I have to do is additionally blitz the linebacker that's on the right of the screen and do the QB contain, turn it into a 5-man rush. So I can do a 3 or 4-man rush or 5. So what you'll see is the running back try to step up to block the guy coming through, and then the other one will come free. So check this out. He can only get one of them. That's an easy sack. So one final thing to make this even better. You can still bluff blitz that defensive end on the left of the screen, even when they block the running back and slide protect. This will turn the 5-man into a 4-man, and you can still see with the blocked running back, at the end of the day, he can only pick up one guy. Whichever way they slide will determine which one he picks up, but the other one is going to come free. So we're just simply overloading, and we got 3 people trying to block that guy, and then the running back, he can only block one of the guys coming free. This is a 4-man rush, working against a blocked running back and slide protection. Now, the only thing I want to caution you with this blitz is do not press your coverage. If you press your coverage against takeoff receivers, this is zone, you might give up a free touchdown. So that's why you want to keep them backed off to counter it. If you guys want more content like this, man, check out the VIP membership. This is a limited time sale. Best price of the year. I'm out.